G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see here, I've got another little drift car here for review to share with you guys. Now this is a fairly new product for what I can tell, and this one was sent to me from a company that I've never cooperated with before with the channel, Remo Toy. So I'd like to thank them for contacting me and sending me out this for a review. Now as you can see with this one, it's a little bit similar to one that I just recently reviewed, but looks like it's a more authentic looking replica of Ken Block's Hoonigan car, the Mustang. So it looks really neat here guys, as you can see. It's got all the decals of the Hoonicorn. Okay, it's not licensed, but they've changed a few things up, like the number 45 instead of 43. Now this one comes with it's a ready to run kit, as you can see, full drive, 2.4 gigahertz. It's got ball bearings throughout. This one has a high powered 180 motor in it, and those teardrops signify that it is waterproof, which is the ESC that they claim is waterproof. Now the box came all in Chinese writing guys, but I can sort of decipher some of it. This here looks like they're talking about the servo. It's a 9-gram servo. Okay, they go on about the motor there again. Here's the battery that we get, 7.4 volt, 800 milliamp hour. Now you can get this in 3 different battery combos. I've actually got a 2 battery combo with this one guys, and they've put in 2 800 milliamp hour batteries. One's a lithium ion, which I'll show you, it's already in the car. I've already charged it up, and there's a little LiPo in the box as well, which is 800 milliamp hour. Okay guys, so there's some of the dimensions there, specifications. There's a gear ratio, 1.8 to 9, or 1 to 8.9 I should say, gear ratio. And yeah, when I first got this in the mail, I was thinking what a cool car. You know, they've actually got it listed under Autobucks Super Drift GT car, but when I unwrapped this I noticed that it's actually a high boxing guys. So that's pretty awesome. It looks like this must be one of High Boxing's brand new release cars. Okay, so there it is in the box. So let's open this up guys. I'll try to quickly get through this overview and unboxing, and then I'm going to drift it and we'll see how this one performs. I've got a feeling this one, being a 118 scale, even though it's got a 180 motor, brushed motor, they're usually high powered motors, so I've got a feeling this is going to be a pretty good little drift car to drift around and have some fun with. Alright, so let's open the box. I'll show you quickly what we get, show you a bit under the hood of the Lexan shell there, and we'll get to drifting. Alright guys, here's all the contents of the box. First off, we've got the user manual here, which is from High Boxing. Okay, now I noticed this must be the model number guys, 2188A. Now I did look up on YouTube 2188A. There's nothing showing on YouTube, but there is showing 2188. Now High Boxing did bring out a model 2188 without the A, and it looks like it's a 118 scale drift car as well, except with this one it's based on Ken Block's Hoonigan car, the Ford Mustang, and they've added the A. Alright guys, so it's your typical you know, High Boxing user manual here. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff. Towards the back we've got the parts list with all the part model numbers. Alright, so pretty straightforward. This is a hobby grade vehicle, so you can buy all these parts. Okay, you can even buy the shell, all the screws and everything, so that's great. Okay, alright, we also get, I just noticed this because I did have a sneak peek, but I haven't had a good look at everything, but we get some LED strips for this. That's awesome. Okay, because in the, I'll show you in a second, on the ESC itself, it's got 4 different light ports, so that's pretty neat. I didn't notice it came with LED strips at first. Here's your typical USB, you know, to 2S balance port charger. Okay, and you can trickle charge with that. But if you've got a hobby grade charger, just use a hobby grade charger. Here is the second battery that they packed with this kit. It is a LiPo guys, so it's an 800 milliamp hour LiPo, which is neat, with a red JST, very common plug. We got 4 extra body pins, as you can see, High Boxing have been bringing out these body pins with these plastic tabs for a while now on their new models, so that's good to see. We have the standard High Boxing, you know, TX here, the real small one. That's with a few of their models as well. So it's just you know, it's fully proportional. You've got a steering trim there, on and off switch. There's the binding light up top, and this one's got your typical, you know, slow and normal, and then your steering reverse. So we're all pretty familiar with it. These are types of controllers. If you own a High Boxing, one of their smaller 18 scales, this is what they usually come with. Alright, here's the car itself, guys. Looks pretty sweet, eh? We've got Swifter written on it in place of Hoonigan, because this ain't a licensed product, obviously. As you can see, they've tried to put similar monster tagging on there. 45 instead of 43. But it's pretty dead on, you know, a close replica of the real thing. Okay, so it looks pretty neat. I love it, actually, the look of this. So it's got Swifter on the back there with the skull and crossbones. On the top here, we've got Sabon, which usually make carbon bonnets. So really cool. The RTR, they've changed it to RC, so that's a pretty clever, pretty clever thing to put on the badge there. So yeah, pretty awesome looking car, guys. It's even got the same wheels there as well. Similar design wheels to the real thing. So let's take these body tabs off. I'll quickly show you. I just want to get through this pretty quick, guys, and get into drifting this. So here's the Lexan shell. Okay, pretty sturdy. Your typical Lexan shell. It's got a bit of flex to it. And here's the inside of it, guys, underneath the hood. As we can see straight off, it's got friction shocks. They're pretty stiff though. Okay, we've got these rubber tires, very hard rubber plasticky tires. They actually state they are rubber and they are replaceable, but they're very hard compound. So they've probably got a bit of plastic composite within that rubber. We've got, they state that there is ball bearings all around as well on this car. I'll take a wheel off and we'll have a look later on. There's a 180 brushed motor there, guys. We've got a brass pinion and a plastic spur. Now on the listing, it actually shows two like spur gears. Let me just show you. On the listing, I've got my other phone here. It shows the drive shafts here. So you got your center drive shaft here, okay, with the spur, and then it's got another one at the front. So towards the front diff, and then you got the smaller little gear on the back there. Okay, so I just thought I'll show you that. I'm not going to open it up for the purpose of this video because I want to test this car out and drift it. But so yeah, it looks like it's one long shaft here from front to rear, alloy, made out of alloy. As you can see, the spur is in the middle there, and there's supposed to be one out the front here as well into these diffs. Okay, now these diffs, as you can see, they are locked. They're not open diffs, so it's really going to drift really well when they're locked like that. Looks like we have, just try to focus in here, what's going on here? There we go. The dog bones and the plastic and the diff cups are plastic on this one, even the outer cups to drive the wheels. Okay, it's got like a ball joint sort of arrangement here too, so that's rather interesting. Okay, now whoop, I just dropped one of the little washers, but it's got these little foam washers to protect the body. I'll put that one down. It's got these foam washers there on the body posts. I lost the other, oh no, there they are. Thought I lost the other two. And here's the ESC, guys. It doesn't really, I don't think it doesn't state the actual rating on this, but it's probably a 35 amp or something like that, you know, maybe a 40 amp. I think the High Boxing brings out 40 amps or something like that. So it's a brushed ESC all-in-one combo. As you can see, we've got a 5-wire for the servo, and there's the light ports like I told you before. There's 4 of them. So we're going to put 2 of them in the on the car itself. I'll put them in after this unboxing. And we've got a light switch so you can turn it on and off. Rather neat. There's a little antenna there. And this is stated to have 100 meters range, so they say. Okay, here's a lithium ion pack, just there, and it's 800 milliamp hour, just like that LiPo I showed you. And we've got a little miniature servo, which is a 9-gram servo. Alright guys, so I'll take one of these wheels off quickly. We'll have a look if there is ball bearings like they state on the listing, and then I'll take it for a drift, guys. And we've also got this front foam bumper like you do with most drift cars. So it's pretty cool. Or on-road cars even have that as well. I'll take off a wheel and we'll have a quick look, and then we'll get into some drifting. Alright guys, I took a rear wheel off just then. It's just a Phillips head screw. As you can see, there is ball bearings in the wheel hub casings there, so that's good to see. Alright, so what I might do quickly, I'll just put the wheel back on, put the shell on, and we'll just see what sort of power it's got in my hand, and I'll show you the proportional steering. Alright guys, I've got to put all together now. Turn the transmitter on, waiting to bind, and I went ahead and put these LED strips on both sides there. Okay, just stick them on the side of the chassis, and they look pretty cool, guys. Look at that. A few different colors there. Alright, now you can turn that off with that white button up top that I showed you. So if you want to save power, you can turn them off or on. Looks a lot better with them on. And we should have proportional controls there. Beautiful. So we've got proportional steering. Not bad speed of this little servo. And we have proportional throttle. That's full speed. Okay, and that is in the high or normal rate. Let me just kick it down to slow. We'll see what the slow speed. High boxing usually have these 2 speed switches. That's slow speed. Alright. Kick it back up to high. Huge difference. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to take this out for a drift now. So I'll catch you at my favourite little drift location there with the slippery concrete floor. Alright, and we'll take this out and go sideways with it, have a bit of fun with it. Now the run time of these batteries, they state, is 20 minutes. So with these 2 batteries included, you're going to get, if that is correct statement, you know, these ones do usually run for a long time anyway. Even the previous one that I reviewed the other day, you know, you're going to get, with 2 batteries, you're going to get up to well over half an hour, maybe 40 minutes at the most of run time. So anyway, that's it. Let's go. I'll catch you out there, guys, and we'll take it for a drift. Okay, guys, I'm here with the little Hoonigan Mustang here. It's called the Swifter, as you can see. And we're going to drift it around this location that I like to drift at. So we'll see how this little HBX 1/18 scale drift car goes. All right, now this doesn't have a gyro, okay, inbuilt like the previous model that I reviewed on the channel, but it's fully proportional. So we should get some good drift action out of it. So let's go. I've got in high rate. I'm not full throttle yet. Those lights look awesome, guys. Just like that ZD Racing Porsche that I reviewed last year. Here we go. 3/4 throttle. Oh, that's awesome. Let's try full throttle. That's full throttle. Okay. So it's got good power. Like I said, this is a pretty powerful little 180 motor. If we go in a straight line, it's got some good power to it. Good brake. So you can apply the brakes to flick it around like you're having a handbrake in a drift car to make it slide out. Try some donuts. Go around this pole. Oh. There we go. What an awesome little car, guys. Definitely heaps of power. Like I said, you don't really need the gyro on this one. Well, let's see what the difference is when I switch it to low speed. Can we still drift with it? No, we can't. That's the low speed, guys. Now this is on the lithium ion pack. I picked up a bit of weed there. Okay, but you're not going to do any drifting on a lithium ion pack. So maybe with the LiPo we can. What a cool car, guys. Definitely looks like the Ken Block Unicorn. Awesome little fun 18 scale car here, guys. I'm really enjoying this. Those lights really set it off. Reflecting on the concrete here. An awesome little RC. So you can pick this up at Remo Toy, guys. Okay, I'll leave the links to this one below, like I always do, and I think I looked at their website, and I think they've got a sale on at the moment, so I'll leave the link to their actual website as well as this product, and I think they've got a 40% off sale, so go check that out. Okay, guys, it's a pretty cool car. Got a lot of power. Let's see the reverse speed. You flick it around. Try another flick turn. I'll go towards me here. Wow, she's quick in reverse too, isn't it? Check that out. Let's try that again. Let's try some donuts here. So like I said, you know, gyro is fun to have on these, but it's not necessary. So it is pretty quick in a straight line. Let's go to the end of that wall and I'll do a flick turn. Yeah, what an awesome RC, guys. Now you can get different packages like I showed you. You can get 1 or 2, 3 batteries. This came with 2, and the second battery was a LiPo. So that's really awesome. You're going to get a bit more power out of the LiPo, but as you can see, lithium ion pack provided, it's only 800 milliamp hours and more than enough power for drifting. Alright guys, well I'm going to end it there. Alright, and so addictive this car. So anyway guys, I'm going to end it there. Thanks very much for watching, and sure do appreciate it. And like I said, what a fantastic little RC car from well, it's from HBX, but Remo Toys stock it, and I believe it's I haven't seen it available anywhere else so far. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this review as much as I did drifting this around. What an awesome little RC car. It's 1/18 scale from HBX. I believe the model number is 2811A for this one. So yeah guys, definitely if you're interested in this one, check out the links below that I'll provide from remotoy.com. I'd like to thank them very much for sending this out for review. It's the first time collaborating with them when they reached out to me. So thanks very much, Remotoy. And like I said, I'll put the links to not only this car, but their main page on their website at remotoy.com. And like I said, I believe they've got a sale on, so go check that out. All right guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did like it. Good old thumbs up, I sure do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be informed every time I drop a new RC video. I've got quite a few cool things coming up guys. Some builds, some more speed runs, and some more cool RCs to review. So keep an eye out on those. Make sure you hit that notification bell. All right guys, until next time, enjoy the hobby and happy RCing. Bye for now.